Hi, fellow Webflowers. Quick cut. If you are new to this channel, I'm Nico, Webflow developer and co-founder of Blogdin, Webflow partner agency in Munich, Bavaria. I'm sure the video will be tremendously valuable to you, so without further ado, let's go on with the video. So this video will be about fighting the top 5 compatibility pain points in web. So first of all, what are compatibility pain points? A compatibility pain point is, right now we have 3 different main browser systems. First, Chromium for Chrome and Edge, WebKit for Safari, and Gecko for Firefox. And these 3 different main browser systems act differently. So as developers, we have to develop cross-browser to make sure our website or web application works on all these different browser systems. And in this video, I'll name the, in 2021, top 5 compatibility pain points that we are dealing with right now, and some ways to audit your CSS and HTML correctly and also accessibility correctly to avoid all these pain points. Okay, so without further ado, what are the top 5 compatibility pain points right now in web? It's first CSS Flexbox, then CSS Grid, then Position Sticky, Aspect Ratio, and CSS Transforms. So these CSS elements are the elements where you have to be really careful when you use them and how you use them. So you can use them, but if you use them, you have to be careful and look on every browser system how it's performing there. So the way I audit CSS in the main part is I'm just in the DevTools. And I'm right here in the DevTools of Safari. And it's actually not Safari, it's Safari Technology Preview. And why Safari Technology Preview? It's because you can audit your accessibility right here in Technology Preview, and that's really great. So what you're doing basically is just you go over the website and everywhere where you use these CSS elements, you try to check if there is a bug. For example, what's happening often is if you don't give a specific width and height to an image, oftentimes on WebKit for Safari, the image kind of gets squeezed or it gets, I don't know, really big, and you don't want to have this on your website. And this is really key. So what you really try to do as a developer, you try to develop clean in the first place and then try to avoid the long-term auditing in the end. So because CSS and HTML auditing can be really painful. It can take really long if you don't develop clean in the first place. So try to develop great and good, and with these compatibility pain points in mind, Flexbox, grids, and so on, try to develop with these pain points in mind. And it's not only about CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, it's also for accessibility, and probably even more important than the CSS. So right here in Technology Preview, like I said, we have the option to audit the accessibility, and you can press start, and then it will make a quick test on the accessibility on the website and what's missing and what's doing great. And right here you can see on the Webflow merge store, everything's kind of great. And I'm having something right here, it's a logo, and I'm basically seeing this on every website, even on the Webflow page. It's when you have a link, but the link, there's no name to it. Let me give you an example. If you have an image and on this image, there's a link. And if you click on the image, then you will get redirected somewhere, okay? But this link has to be accessible. And the way you do that is you set an area label, and then you put your label inside, labeled by and the title of the label. So basically where the link goes to. Because if you don't do that, screen readers will not be able to read that. And also Google spiders will not be able to read that. So they will be able, but it's getting harder for them, and then obviously not great for SEO. So you want to make sure first for screen readers and second for Google itself to make it accessible. Okay, and then obviously it's not only in Safari, you also have to do the same process in Gecko, so in Firefox, and in Chrome for Chromium, or Edge, whether you're using Edge or Chrome. But you have to test your website on these 3 different browsers, because if you don't do that, there can be an issue on the website that you don't even know about. Okay, so do this. It's our duty as developers to audit everything on every kind of browser system, on everywhere where people could find us. Because if you don't do that, like I said, you're basically not selling websites, you are just playing around. Okay, so I hope this video was kind of helpful to you, and if you need professional help, then you can contact us at contact@bloggedin.de. We also got a newsletter where we share valuable code and Webflow content, pretty valuable. Make sure you check it out. Okay, so guys, we will see each other in the next video, and till then, happy coding.